Hello, welcome to the Black Book Festival 2025. I'm Sharifa and I'm just going to show you what we've got in store today. So as you can see, super busy. We've got so many lovely stalls, got some nice food as well if you're interested. The thing about this, what I really like is especially because it's Black history, it's just celebrating Black authors and shining light to them, because I feel like they're not always, represented very well or not really given much acknowledgement. So yeah, it's just doing whatever we can, and showing people even though with art and stuff like that. I think it's really pretty. And this is really cool. I love this so much. I keep coming back to here because art is it's just so nice. It's so good. I think it's this one. I do love me a bit of orange and I like the glam. And I also love, the affirmation. I am successful, Black and proud. Is it true?
Okay, my name is David Simon and I'm the founder of Simon Education, co-founder. We started 38 years ago, so my role is very much to keep everything going, bring in new ideas, write the book.
There's so many kids around here. That's the thing, because obviously it's a family-friendly event, so it's nice to see such a wide age range. Because even we've had some kids workshops and stuff like that. We've had a puppet station. We've had a STEM station that was focusing on robotics. And then obviously we've had seminars for authors and stuff.
Now, can I ask you this? Science fiction often explores complex things through different settings. What central idea or question does your book?
Ultimately, I want to explore at what point will we as people step into our power. Now, Pels has superpowers, that's not a spoiler, it's a fact, right? Pels has superpowers that she discovers when she goes on a trip to the Republic of Benin, and she drinks something called the spirit vine, and she has these hallucinations, as they were, but really it's about her being able to see beyond the veil and these dormant powers being awakened in her. And I write at the end of the book, in the author's notes, that we are all so incredibly powerful, each and every one of us, in one way, shape or form. We all have very, very unique powers that I believe, due to colonialism and everything else, and how society has socialized us, we've kind of repressed and suppressed these powers that we have. That's not saying that you're going to go outside and start flying, but we do have powers. We're just this ball of energy, and at what point are we going to wake up to that? It's only when we do that we can start moving really towards liberation. We can't keep leaving it to a few people to lead. Everyone keeps looking for a leader when it was never meant to be that. It's a group effort, it's a group project.
I think you trained as an engineer originally, and you trained as an engineer, but now you're a YouTuber. How did that happen?
Thank you so much for that beautiful introduction. First of all, my name is Wadamaya. Simply means my mother. So if you're calling me Wadamaya, I'm so sorry, but I'm not your mom. So the journey for me began way back in China when I was a student. I was an aviation engineer. I got an opportunity to have 24/7 internet on campus, which, that was a luxury way back in Ghana. So I asked myself, why do I have internet every single day and I'm not making use of it? So I started doing my research on what to do with the internet, hence how I discovered YouTube. So I discovered YouTube in a way of just, converting my passion into a profession. So more like, I love talking, right? And I realized that anytime I talk, no one pays me for talking. I think there are people in the room that love eating, and I guess you guys have been eating for free. So I felt the need of just talking at the end of the day, getting paid for talking. So YouTube was more like the platform for me. So that's when I started creating videos. I started creating funny videos, but my classmates were like, "You're not funny, so please stop." So that was the reason why I stopped making comedy videos. But also the name Wadamaya is part of the journey. Yeah, my father chanced upon my comedy videos, and it was like, I took you to school to become an engineer, and look at what you are doing on campus, and you're not even funny. You know, my father stopped talking to me. 2 weeks later, my mom called me and said, your father's gonna call you anytime soon because I managed to convince your dad to call you dad. So when my mom managed to convince my dad, that's why I use the name Wadamaya, which simply means my mom, in a way of celebrating my mom for believing in the dream of quitting aeronautics just for YouTube videos. Yeah, so that's the journey in a brief guide. We've been doing it for the past 10 years. And I think if you're an engineer and you feel like quitting, maybe you can follow my footsteps.
Okay, but thank you so much for that. The book festival is really a time of celebration, an opportunity for people to come from all over London and many local people to be here to kind of celebrate Black creativity, literature, culture, and that's what's really, really happening today. It's also an opportunity to catch up with lots of old friends, you know, lots of people that have been out in the community. So it's a really big family event for me. And more importantly, it's the money it raises seeds, helping schools in Africa and the Caribbean, and having seen firsthand what the money can do, it feels good being part of this.
David came up with the idea, that's David Simon, who is the leader here. He came up with the idea that we in the diaspora could do something to help our cousins, sisters and brothers in Africa and the Caribbean. So he started off by trying to get people to donate books and pencils, pens and so on. And it became quite a business to get all these resources together and then get them to the people who needed them.
The vision going forward is for the Seeds project to become truly global. We're in 12 countries right now. I would hope we would reach 150,000 in the next few years. Prepare the next generation, the true leadership of Africa, the Caribbean, Black people globally. You know, what we need to do in order to engage in true development and liberation.
Let's take a look over here. Hello, I love your earrings, by the way. We're just taking a look at what everyone has in store today. Ooh, I love the bit marks. What do you think is your favourite scent and why?
At the moment, do you know what? It all just depends on the time and the place. So, like for example, Ivory would be my favourite one in the summer just because of the citronelle and the fresh peppermint. It's like a repellent, so it helps repel scents. But at the same time, Paradise Beach, Playa Paraiso is my bestseller.
And this year, our Lifetime Achievement Award goes to Margaret Busby. Margaret Busby, CPU, is a major cultural figure around the world. Her career has spanned work as a publisher, editor, interviewer, reviewer, scriptwriter, lyricist, radio and TV presenter, activist and mentor.
She has published an international list of more than 300 notable authors and saved writers such as C.L.R. James and George Lanning from obscurity by reprinting their work and introducing them to new readers.
In view of all this, we would like to present Margaret Busby with a Lifetime Achievement Award for her outstanding contribution to publishing.
Let's all gather and listen to what Margaret has to say. Thank you.
In this room has a connection with books and reading and writing and publishing. So it's something that just enriches the world. And I'm so in awe of the work you're doing. So thank you for inviting me.
Judges read all the books. They selected their 3 books. In third place, The author that's what came third, great merit, great writing, great characterization, great plots, etc. The book that came third was that of Doreen Robinson. Thank you, Doreen. Who has won? The judges kept fighting, and they decided that the winner would be a joint winner. The winner is Tyra and Angela McIntyre. The response has been really good. What's been good, we've been growing every year. It gets bigger and bigger each year. The stall holders have supported us. They're sharing this vision. The team, we've got a team of about 30 putting this event on. They are really supporting us. My vision, is for this to grow. This festival to become truly international. But the main thing is for the Seeds Project to become a global education movement.